How is your city taking care of the most vulnerable? We're doing a terrible job of it. And I'm seeing little homeless little tent cities pop up in places, and now they're being harassed as if being homeless is a crime. Like, that just doesn't make sense to me. They don't have the privilege of having a home like most of us do. And on top of that, we're just gonna kick them while they're out on the streets and have nowhere else to go. I think that seems terrible, to not have a space to be able to get away from other people. I would have a really, really hard time with that. All of us are a lot closer to going that direction than we are buying a home, or like, all of that is becoming impossible. And it's because all of the rich people who are running the show are in it with the other rich people, and it's a whole game. And it's like we the people are the pawns, like it's a big game to them. Kick people off Medicaid. If we can get $10 billion in tax cuts here, it's worth it to do. And that's how it just keeps happening over time. Their policies are to make things more difficult for people who are poor and make things easier for people who are rich. I mean, just look at the way the system is set up. Anytime you don't have a lot of money, maybe you need a cash advance, and they're going to hit you with a huge interest rate on that. And you go to get your first loan for something, and because you don't have any credit, you're going to pay a whole lot more in interest. It's set up for all of these people who are trying to climb the ladder a little bit at a time. Everything now is infinitely harder for everyone, for everything. And that's Republican policies. And then you get to the top and you have a lot of money, and it's this fee is waived, and here's a no percentage whatever rate that you can have for whatever next thing you want to buy. Anybody cheering about what's going on right now is getting ready to have a really hard wake up, and they're going to blame the Democrats for it. They're still blaming the Democrats for everything. You can't, sorry, my cat is shaking the camera. You can't have a conversation or a debate with any of them without hearing Obama and Biden and Clinton and Hunter Biden's laptop. I don't care about any of that. That's not what we're talking about here. We're talking about all of the changes that Trump is implementing that's screwing everybody over and making sure all the rich people get richer. Things are going to have to change, or this country is not going to be the United States of America the way that we have known it in the past. Because you start to let too many of these dictatorship type policies take hold. It's like the whitewashing. We're just Mexicans need to go. We're not focused on illegal immigration from people who overstay their visas, which is a huge part of the illegal immigration that we have, is just people who overstay their visas, which means they're from everywhere. Instead of targeting that, we're going to go down to Mexico and build a wall. What a great way to just say, hey, brown people. And that's what we've done. So we have this Statue of Liberty in New York that's give us your tired, your poor, your huddled masses yearning to breathe free. Here, it's the land of America, the land of opportunity. But you brown people down here need to stay the fuck out. We don't care if you need help either. They're taking away all of those rights. They're rounding up people who are citizens or who have been here for 20 or 30 or 40 years. Some of them they're deporting to countries that they're not even from. All of the people who are cheering this on right now, you think it can't happen to you, but just wait until this touches you, and then you're going to have a problem with it. And the problem I have with that is that you don't have a problem with it until it happens to you. And that just tells me you're a piece of shit human being.